And we're live from Maui, the crown chakra of the world. So glad you can join us today. Delighted and honored that you are here. If you haven't gotten your mat already, get your mind set and we'll go ahead and get started. So without any further ado, my name is Elaina from Maui Yoga Live. And let's go ahead and get into Sukhasana. So just sit cross-legged, comfortable. Just find a place where you can be and breathe for the first few moments. And if your legs get fatigued, you can just stretch them out. Just do whatever you got to do to find that place where you can close your eyes and just settle down into your breath for a moment. So start to slow your breathing down, bringing all your awareness to your inhale and your exhale. We take the first few moments of our practice to sync ourselves up to the rhythm of the ocean's ebb and flow. You're letting go of all the effects of the week, letting go of all the effects of the weekend, and just starting to surrender all your doubts, worries, fears, transgressions, whatever it is, down into the ground. Let it be recycled back into nature, up, off, and away from you. With every breath that you take, exaggerate it, lengthen it. See how far you can take your inhale and your exhale. And from here on out, breathing is contained through the nose only. So try to keep your mouth closed and breathe through the nose. And that's only to keep your central nervous system calm, relaxed, knowing that your body responds most beautifully when you are relaxed. Start to harness your energy now. Pull your pelvic wall up and your navel in towards your spine. Now this is a two-part abdominal lock, and you want to keep your core engaged throughout your entire practice. This will help to protect your lower back and strengthen your yoga poses. Also, you're harnessing your energy. The inhale comes in through your nose, goes down to your spine, and the exhale presses it from the base of your spine up and out, bringing more oxygen, more strength, and more energy to your body. This is how you harness your chi and you utilize it. Take a few more deep breaths here. And already in these past few moments, just in these minutes that you've been here, your mind is already starting to repattern itself to this truth: nature's sound, the ocean's ebb and flow. And the more you relax, the higher state of consciousness you will just stumble upon. Meditation is just something that automatically happens. It's not forced. There's no struggling your way into it. It automatically happens when you become relaxed and aware. And that's all yoga is bringing your mind, body, and breath working all together as one. So let go of any picture you have in your mind about yoga or what yoga is, and just allow everything to be just as it is right here, right now, and we breathe it from here. Now let's come into child's pose. You're going to bring your knees wide, toes together, and then just very gently bring the hips down to the heels, arms long, head down. Continue to engage your core. Now leave the left arm there and thread the right arm through and under the left shoulder. We're just going to stretch our shoulder now. Yes. Shoulder blades wide apart from each other, down your back, away from your ears. Good. Yes. Keep the back of your neck long. So elongate the back of your neck, pulling up through the crown of your head. This will help to get a crunch out of your spine. In yoga, it's all about keeping the spine nice and long. And switch sides. Right hand comes back. Left arm threads through and under. And take a deep breath into your upper shoulders. And just allow any tension that may or may not be there to just relax those muscles. Good, now come back to center. Coming up on your hands now, we're gonna come into cat-cow. Now this is just a warm-up. Hands and knees hip width distance apart. We're gonna inhale, lifting the chest, arching your back, tailbone to the sky, and exhale, round your back. Tailbone tucks under, chin to chest, good. Couple more times. Inhaling up to arch, good. And exhaling to round. Now this is a diagnostic pose, so go at your own pace. We're just warming up the back, seeing how it feels today, knowing that every day is different. Some days your back feels great, and some days not so much. So you're just diagnosing, seeing how you feel today. Beautiful, good. Now this time, when you inhale up, also lift and extend your right leg behind you. Good. Really stretch back past the toes. Now bend the elbows, keep them tucked into your sides, coming down halfway for a push-up, and then press back up. Exhale, round, tuck the knee in. Other side, right knee down, and now the left leg extends. Open up the heart center, arch your back, and really lengthen through your spine. Good. Exhale to round. Oh wait, push up, push up. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. See, look, second yoga class, she's already knowing. She's leading the class already. Round your back, pull it in. 2 more times, each side. Inhale, right leg extends. Bend the elbows, keep them tucked into your sides, almost resting your chest. That way you're stacking your joints. And then use your foot to lift yourself back up. Exhale to round. Again, we're creating that heat within our body. Inhale, left side rises. Bend the elbows, dipping it down. Press back up and round. 1 more time each side. Inhale, right leg extends. Come down for your push-up. Press back up and exhale, tuck it in. Last time, inhale, lengthen it back. Good, bring it down. Press back up. Exhale to round. And release, good. Downward facing dog, so walk your hands forward just a little bit. You want to starfish your hands. So try to get your thumb and your pinky as far apart from each other. This will help to alleviate pressure off of your wrists. Use every bit of the hand you're given. Press those knuckles down to the ground. Grip with your fingertips and use your palms like suction cups. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up. Press your chest back towards your thighs, and we're just gonna walk it out back and forth. Like this. So you're gonna bend one knee, straighten the other. There you go, yes. Yes, beautiful. Now keep walking it out. Back and forth. Good. I love it. Good. So you're pressing forward and down through your palms. Slight bend in the knees and pressing the chest back towards your thighs. Now right heel anchors down and lift. Left heel anchors down, lift the right leg. Right leg lifts. 3-legged dog. Good. Now start to open up your hips to the right and bend your knee and just circle your foot round and round. Loosening up the ankle joint here. Yes. Good. And then circle the opposite direction. Counterclockwise. Yes. Straighten the leg back out, square your hips back to facing forward, and pull using your abdominals. Right foot outside, right hand. Low lunge. Bring the back knee down to the ground. Yes. Good. And we're just pressing forward into our hip flexor. And make sure there's plenty of space between your knee and your foot so you can keep balance. And inhale, upper body, arms to rise. Beautiful. Exhale, hands behind you, shoulder width. Clasp your hands and just relax your shoulders down your back. It's okay if your arms aren't straight. You just want to relax your shoulders, rinsing them out, releasing any tension that may or may not be there. Lock your eyes one point. Take a deep breath. And release. Hands come back to the front. Now stay and anchor your left hand. Bend your back knee. And be careful not to jam your bottom knee. See how I'm on the top of it? Now inhale, right arm, rainbow, half arc circle. Just reach back and grab. Just doing the best that you can. Especially if this is your first time, it's okay. It takes a few seconds to get into it. I know. Don't worry. I've done this over and over 6 times. Starting at chapter 1. Good. And release. Coming back to center. Hands plant. Lift and straighten your back leg. Come up onto the toes. And press back into high push-up. Come down on your knees. Good. And lower your hips. So you're going to lower your hips. This is a modified push-up. Yes. Tuck the tailbone under. Bend the elbows. Come all the way down onto your chest. Low cobra. Inhale. Just roll the shoulders back. You're strengthening the back muscles. All the tiny little muscles along your spine. So really activate and flex the muscles all along your back. Yes. Exhale. Press back over your knees. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Again, walk it out left and right. Just bending one knee, straightening the other. Good. And now the other side. Right heel. Anchors down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Open up your hips the best you can. Bend the knee. Open up. And just rotate the foot round and round. Good. Beautiful. And then circle the ankle. Opposite way. Counterclockwise. Good, good. Lengthen the leg back to long. Square your hips. Facing forward. Step left foot outside, left hand. Good. Low lunge on this side. And just start to press forward into your hip flexor just as far as feels good to you. And once you have it, inhale, upper body, arms to right. Good. Exhale, send them back. Now switch up your grip. Put the opposite thumb on top. Good. Balancing out both sides of the body. And then lock your eyes, non-moving object, just find a focal point, because when you set your eyes on a non-moving object, that's your ekagrata. And that's where you're so focused that distractions will eclipse themselves. And remember, we're just practicing how to do that. And release. Arms come back to the front. Right hand plants right here. Bend the back knee and inhale. Half circle. And just doing the best that you can. Opening up to the side. And you'll find that each side is different. Maybe this side is a little bit more open than the other, or maybe a little bit more tight. So figure out which is your tighter side, and whichever side that is, you're going to work a little bit deeper with your breath. Good. One more breath here. And release. Coming back to the front. Tuck your back toe. Lift and straighten the leg. And press the foot back into high plank. Now modify. You can have your knees down if you need to. So now we're into high push-up position. And the secret to plank is you want to press back through your heels and forward through your crown at the same time. This will help to alleviate that pressure off your wrist. So lift up out of your joints. And now bend the elbows. Lower down, hover halfway here. Good. Modify as needed. You could do low cobra. Yes. Inhale, roll over the tops of the toes, straighten the arms. Lift the thighs. You want to lift and engage the leg muscles as much as possible, straightening the legs so you don't crunch your lower back. Good. Exhale, use your core to lift your hips. Back up into downward facing dog. Good. Again, walking it out left and right. Breathing through any tension that may or may not be there. Good. Now walking your hands up towards your feet and separating your feet wider than your mat. Good. Halfway lift here. So just straightening your legs best that you can, lifting your hips and engaging your core, pulling up through the crown of your head. Good. Now Gajah Utkatasana, we're gonna sit down in chair, bending your knees. Inhale, hands, forearms, elbows to touch. Bring your knees behind your toes, best that you can, to help to protect the knee joint. You don't have to sit down that far, just go as far as feels good to you. Good. Keep the tailbone tucked under. Engage and elongate the spine, and then lift the elbows up to shoulder level. Yes, good. Lock your eyes, 1 point. Here we balance. Slowly start to lift the heels, coming onto the toes. Yes, yes. Engage your core and breathe deep. One last breath here. Inhale. And exhale, heels down, forward fold. Relax now. Separate your feet a little bit wider and either reach for opposite elbows or clasp the hands on the back of your neck. And just sway back and forth. Regain your breath and slow your breath down. No matter how much you want to pant it out, remember, breathing in and out through your nose. And breathing slow. Conditioning yourself to where you control your breath, as opposed to the other way around. For every yang pose, we create heat. And for every yin pose, we relax the muscle to absorb the hard work. To balance our body using our fire, basic element, the air, balancing our water in our body. Good. Now release your hands back down to the mat. Step back into high plank. Knees can be up or down. Bend your elbows, we flow it out. Lower it down, hover halfway. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Point the toes, lift your heart away from your heels. Good. Use your core now to pull your hips. Back up and away, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg. High to the sky. Yes. Exhale, step it through for warrior one. Foot comes between the hands. Back heel, anchors down. Hips square to the front. Good. Inhale, upper body. Use your core to keep you lifted. Good. You just take your time. Set your eyes one spot. You still the eyes, you still the mind, and the body will follow. Relax your shoulders down your back. Get your arms are dynamically engaged. So this is how we balance our action with relaxation. Two things happening at the same time. Good. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Shogun warrior. Now we're going to take flight. Inhale, press back off your back foot. Warrior three with prayer palms. Just balancing here. And just doing the best that you can. We're learning to build that muscle memory. And the more you practice, the more it will become like second nature. Good. Now extending your arms straight out in front, just doing the best that you can. Good. Now just like we did in cat-cow, exhale, prayer palms come to heart, bringing the knee in, balancing here. Good. Yes. Total focus and awareness. Two more times. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, round the back. Bring the knee in. Balance. Last time. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, balance it in. Good. Inhale, lengthen it out just to step the back foot down on the mat. Good. Deepen your front lunge. Bend your elbows behind your head. Exalted warrior, lifting your heart up to the sky. Deepening your lunge, flexing that hip flexor, unflexing the hip flexor. And exhale, flow it out. Hands down to the ground, step your feet back, high plank. Bend the elbows, lower and hover the chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, use your abdominals. Lift up into down dog. In vitro child's pose. Knees together and slide your palms along your sides, backs of the hands down. So just relax here for a moment. We come into that yin and then we come into relaxation to pair the two together. Your night, your day, they go hand in hand. Your right side, your male, your female, they work together as one integrated unit. That is yoga. You are most powerful when you learn how to pair the two together. There will be times when you need to be powerful and strong in your muscles, and there are times when you need to be soft, relaxed, malleable in them. Take deep breaths, regaining your breath to slow it down. Good. Good. Other side. Coming back into your down dog now. Hands to the front. Starfish them out. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Press chest back towards the thighs. Hi. Inhale. Left leg. Three-legged dog. Lengthen it up and back. Exhale, step it through, place between your hands. Warrior one, back heel, anchors down to the mat. Use your core. Inhale, upper body, arms to rise. You're doing great. Good. Relaxing the shoulders, lifting up, same time. This is how we literally get past ourselves. You reach past the fingertips. Yes. That way, that will keep you lifted up out of your joints. Exhale, hands to heart center. You know where we're going on this side. Taking flight. Inhale, press off your back foot. Take as much time as you need. And remember, in yoga, you can make as many adjustments as you need to modify this practice to suit you. What fits you best? Because in the end, it's not between you and everyone else. It's all about you, your mat, and your practice. And nobody knows your body best than you. Getting ready. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Bringing the knee in, balancing it out. Lengthen it back out, reach the arms in front. Lengthen past the toes. Good. And exhale. Bring the knee in, balancing here. Good, good. Inhale to lengthen it out. And exhale, bring the knee in. Wow. Just doing the best that you can. Last time. Inhale, lengthen it out. Ah. We all fall down. And exhale, bring it in. Good, balance here. Oh, you guys are doing great. I fall all the time. Inhale, lengthen it out. Step the foot back down. Yes, exalted warrior now. Deepen your front lunge. Bend the elbows behind you. Open up your heart. A little bit of a back bend. Good. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Press it back into high plank. We flow it out. Bend the elbows, lower it down. Hover halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Yes. Exhale, use your core to lift your hips. Back to down dog. Child's pose here, knees wide. Hips to heels, good. Arms long. Take a breath here. Slow, in through the nose and out through the nose. Good. 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 One more balancing pose. Coming up on your knees again, downward facing dog. Lift your hips and walk your feet up to your hands. Slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time, using your core nice and strong. Inhale, circle sweep arms up to the sky. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center. And now just coming into a place where you can balance on your left leg. So find a spot where you're not stepping on coral or anything. Just a place where you can be in balance for just a moment. And come into tree. So opening up your knee to the side. You can place your heel, either toe on the ground, or calf, or upper thigh. You just don't want to place it on your kneecap because wherever you have your foot, you're going to be pressing your foot against. Good. Okay, lock your eyes. One spot. The weight is back into your heel. Lift your kneecap up. Engage every muscle in your leg and really press the prayer palms together. Good. Pulling the pelvic wall up, in. Now interlace your hands, press them down to the ground, stretching your shoulders. Breathe them up and away. Good. Lock your eyes one spot. And we'll breathe it here for 3. 3 full deep breaths. Just practicing on your balance, doing the best that you can. Last breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Shake it out. Let go of any tension that you create. We just let it go. Finding a place to balance on the right leg now. Anchoring down. Heel. Gripping with your big toe. So you're going to suction cup your foot. Use your foot to suction cup the mat. Open the knee to the side. Just take whatever position feels good to you. The main focus is balancing. Working on that balance, working on our focus, our ekagrata. More full breaths. Interlace the hands, bring them down to the ground. Lifting them all the way up. Three more breaths from here. Last inhale. And exhale. Shaking out the legs. Widen your stance. Inhale, circle sweep up. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Now we're just going to lay down on our mat. Coming into bridge. So you're just going to lay down, feet flat, about hip width distance apart, and you're just going to graze the backs of your heels with your hands. That's how far you want your heels to be away from your body based on your particular height. So just doing the best that you can. Inhale, press your heels down into the mat, lifting your hips up, tuck your tailbone under, and interlace your hands. Straightening out your shoulders. Or you can keep your arms to the sides and just focus on grounding your heels down collarbone tucks under, and there's very little pressure on your head and neck. The pressure is coming from your heels driving down so deep, and the backs of your arms pressing down into the mat. Beautiful, good. Good, good, good. Now walk your left foot to the center midline of your body. Inhale the right knee into your chest. Lengthen the toes straight to the sky. And lift. Keep it lifted here for 3 full breaths. Keep driving your heel down. And lift up past your toes. So you want to use every bit of the foot that you're given. Reach up past the toes. Good, and switch. Right foot comes down. Midline of your body. Inhale, left knee in. And straighten the leg high to the sky. Good, good, good. Good. Keep driving the other heel down. Keep lifting up and release it down. Hips come down, bottom of feet together. Knees apart. Supta Baddha Konasana. Good, yes. And just relax it here. Good. Yes. And breathe up and down. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Now this is where we use that heat that we created to circulate all throughout. Keep the pelvic wall pulled up and in. Don't let any energy escape from you. And if there's any part of your body that needs attention right now, you use that heat that you created. And you breathe into that space. Circle the breath, round and round. This is how we heal ourselves, how we harness our energy and focus it to whatever part of ourselves needs it most. When your energy is at its peak, when your heart is pumping, you are bringing more love, more light. Use your inhale, bring the energy, and use your exhale to dispel and recycle out whatever doesn't belong in you. Back out into nature. Surrendering it all, giving it up to nature, and letting the nature have it. Because you don't need it. No longer necessary in your life. Just letting it go. That balance. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go. Catch and release. All right. Second set of bridge. Or if you'd like to do wheel, if you're familiar with wheel, you can go for it. Otherwise, you can do the same bridge that we did before, just lifting your hips up. Now, if you'd like to do wheel, you're going to bring each hand to each side of your ears. Fingertips point back. Elbows up to the sky. You want to keep them square to your body. Exhale all the air out. And as you inhale, press up and away, lifting up your hips. Drive your heels down. Lift your hips up. Good, beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful, I love it. Yes, yes. Wheel push-ups. Now bend your elbows, lower it down. You can do it, Amber. Press it back up. Straighten your arms now. Press it back up. Yes. Good. 2 more times. Bend your elbows. Yes. Press it back up. Good. And roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Bottoms of feet together. Knees apart. Opposite hand on your belly. Opposite hand on your forehead now. Now circle your energy round and round. And remember, keep the breath contained in and out through the nose. Circle it round and round. Use your breath. Bring more energy in as you relax your muscles. Keep the pelvic wall contained, harnessing that energy. And exhale, expel, dispel lesser qualities that we are all subject to out of you. You're like pin cushions, our bodies. We absorb so much of what the world impresses and imprints on us. Yoga is that unlearning process. Let go of what you no longer need. Good. Slowly bring the knees back together. Last pose. Last pose. You guys did so great. Lengthen the leg down on the ground and just inhale straight, right leg up to the sky. And you're just going to allow it to lengthen up, reaching for whatever's available. And just allowing the blood flow to come down. Allowing better circulation all through your leg, just getting it to flow. That way when you're upright again, new blood will flow through your legs. Okay, now keeping your legs straight, we're going to come into a twist. Left hand outside your leg, right arm out to the side. Good. Now keep the bottom leg anchored down and slowly start to just guide your leg across your body. Good. Be very careful, very gentle. And just go as far as feels comfortable for you. Just stretching out the body. And see if you can lengthen your right hip further away from your shoulder, creating more space as you twist. So it's right shoulder lengthening the side of your body. Inhale down. The point is to stretch and twist all the tiny little muscles along your spine. Like we did in the shoulder rinse, now you're rinsing out your spine. And when you do that, you're releasing tension that our spine absorbs so much of throughout the week, throughout the day, throughout your yoga. Letting go of that tension so you don't hold it in. Relax it out, breathe it away. Good. Now slowly come back to center. Bend your knee now. Hug it in towards your chest just for a moment. And send it long. Other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. And just allow every single muscle to relax in this leg as best you can. Allowing the blood to just flow down. You want to open up that artery in your leg. So try to relax the muscles best that you can so that the blood can flow, improving your circulation here. Good. Now right hand outside of the leg, left arm out to the side, and just very gently guide your straight leg twist across your body. Yes. Good. And lengthen the left hip down, far away from your shoulder. More length, more space, and then breathe into that space. And slowly come back to center. Good. Ah, watch the sand. Bring the knee back into your chest. Hug it in and send it long. Final Shavasana now. Separate the feet far apart. Arms far apart from your sides and just relax. So Shavasana, corpse pose. We take the last few moments of class, 2 minutes. Relax every muscle in your body. I'm going to come around and adjust you just a bit. Get you deeper into that relax. Doing that Shavasana in yoga. Go from nice to way. Going from all that is to all that isn't. even though your muscles are relaxed, keep your mind fully aware. And scan yourself from head to toe, looking for